How can King Richard III help us draw the perfect rainbow? Let's not talk about it. Let's find out.
Well, I have got my geometry set here. We can open it up, and inside we have a protractor and a couple of set squares and a ruler. I'm going to use that. And a compass and a pencil. You stick the pencil through the hole there. We want the pencil and the point of the compass to meet there, like that. Now we want to draw a line. So this is going to be the base of the rainbow, but it's not quite long enough, so we can do a little trick here. With fingertips, we just got to put the set square there like that, and then press it down. While we're holding it, we can slide the ruler along like that. Press down on the ruler and slide that one away. Then we can carry on the line like that, and we get a long line from a short ruler. And let's take that point there as the middle. That's where we're going to stick our point. And let's just call it there 120. So we're going to go. So we're going to miss that one and go to there. So we're going to leave 2 centimeters there, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little marks like that, a centimeter apart. That will give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rays to our rainbow. But wait a minute, you say, aren't there 7 colours in the rainbow? Well, yes, there are, but we're only going to do 6 because I think that indigo, which is a colour between blue and violet or purple, it's kind of not really one or the other, so I think we can forget that one and just make it a bit easier. Now what we do here is we stick the point of the compass on that first mark that we made and kind of make a little dent, and then we can wiggle this about and set it so that it's exactly 2 centimeters apart, and we can tell that because it's there's that little mark that we made, and then we, holding the tip, we make a curve like that. And then we can stretch it out an extra centimeter, and then we curve it around like that, and then we stretch it out again, keeping the point in the same place but stretching out the pencil. And we do another one, and again I'll just speed this bit up. How are you doing? Have you managed to do that? Now comes the tricky bit, to ink it in. Now, if we want to draw the base there like that, we might smudge it. So I'm going to turn the ruler over, and then I'm going to draw along the edge of it like that. If you have an ink pen against a ruler, you quite often, the ink sort of smudges underneath the ruler and it ruins the whole thing before you've even started. And now comes the tricky bit. Need to think of your wrist as being a compass. So a compass, you're sticking a point on the thing and you're swiveling around a point, you're rotating. So you want to rotate around your wrist like that. And to be able to make it better, then we turn the paper as we go. And now you remember when you were in kindergarten and you were colouring in pages and you had to get it absolutely right and not go over the line. Well, it's a bit like that. I've gone slightly over the line there. And this really requires patience. Just quietly taking your time. Now, I know that's difficult for some people. It's difficult for me because I just want to get on and rush my way through it. And I have to tell myself to take your time, just take your time. And it's okay, you are allowed sometimes to just take your time and get it right and not rush. I think so many things, particularly with drawing, you can get it wrong just by rushing and not really thinking about it and not just taking your time. And so I think I'm going to speed through this and I'll see you on the other side. So how is your drawing? Is it good? Great, I'm glad to hear that. Now before we choose the colours, we need to erase the pencil lines. Make sure that the ink is completely dry, because if it's not, it can get smudge all over the place. This is where you really want to have drawn your pencil lines very lightly, because that makes it easier to erase the pencil. Now there is a mnemonic, I can't say it. Can you say it? Mnemonic, which will help us to remember the colours. And a mnemonic is like a little poem or a little phrase which helps you to remember. The first letters of the words remind you what you're wanting. So this is Richard of York gave battle in vain. So that'd be Richard will be red, of orange, York yellow, gave battle will be blue. In, we're dropping indigo because it's like a mix of blue and violet, which is the next colour, which is kind of purple. Richard of York was also Richard III, King of England, and he died at the Battle of Bosworth Field. So he gave battle at Bosworth, but he gave it in vain because he died there. He didn't win. So let's do the red and the orange, and the yellow and the green and the blue and the violet. And that's how you draw a perfect rainbow. You can share yours on Instagram with the hashtag DrawStuffRealEasy so I can see it, and I'll maybe put it in a gallery video here on the channel. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you next time.